Hi there, it's Elaine here. So today's a bit different as I am getting a tad behind now. So what I've decided to do in my lovely December daily journal, don't know, you're probably getting a bit fed up of seeing the front, so I thought I might show you a bit of the back. And I have decided to amalgamate 4 days into one collage. So I've got day 14, 15, 16 and 17. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the opening of all of those one after another. And then once I've opened them all, so you can see what I had for each day, I then will show you what I've done in the collage. So it's one collage for 4 days, taking in each element from, taking an element from each day. It's the only way that I could see of how to catch up, really. And you'll see why. Some of them are fairly smallish items, so they were quite easy to make one collage from without overpowering the page. I will go ahead and show you day 14 first. It will actually come one after another, so each wrapping will happen in sequence by the day. And I'll see you when I get back to the collage itself. Let's get on with opening, shall we? Number 14, number 14. They're getting smaller, I think. They are getting smaller. Let's move my book out the way for a minute while I see if I can find a way in. There's a little bit just there. Just there. Sharika. These are getting tinier and harder to open. Let's see. Thing is, I don't want to reveal it until I've got all of it unwrapped, because that spoils it, doesn't it? Right. Are we in here? Right. Ooh. What do we have? We have... Oh! We have food labels by the look of it. Vanilla. Tortoni. They're gummed, so they obviously... Oh, cherry. Strawberry. Oh, my favourite. I love strawberries. Tortoni. I don't quite know what that is. I don't know. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's turn that one round. So, wow. They're sticky. I mean, they were licked or wet to stick them onto whatever they were, I suppose. They are nice. They are very nice indeed. They'll be interesting to use. So that's rather fun, isn't it? I like those. I am opening day 15. And it looks a lot bigger than the others. So, well, let's see what we have in here. Right, here we are. Wow. Oh. Is this onion skin paper or something? I've never seen it. It's lovely. It's got like a slightly embossed surface. beautiful paper. Wow. So these have got blue lines on, but there's also some with red lines. And some are different, they're all different coloured lines on them. That one's more pinky. Well, orangey maybe. Wow, maybe they're some kind of document. That's dark blue again. Actually, this one's black. Now I've seen the dark blue. I think this top one's black. So it looks like there's two of each. Red, black, kind of a cyan blue, and sort of an orangey colour. And then the navy blue at the bottom. They're lovely. They are really lovely. So they all look the same, it's just got different lines on. I've got to use them for something. I don't know about that one. Yeah, that's going to be quite difficult to use actually, I think. Well, we'll see how brave I am. And it's day 16. So shall we get on and open it? I don't know, it was coming unstuck when I opened the box originally, this one, because it was right near the top. Ooh. Oh, gin. Is that gin? Does it say gin? Vin. Oh. They're wine labels. They're wine labels. Oh, there's loads of them. Aren't they lovely? Oh, another one. Wow. So we've got little moony things. Quite a few of those. And these green ones. There's quite a few of those. Let's move that to one side a little bit. See what we got. I think there's just the 3 different types. They're lovely, aren't they? They're in Christmas colours as well. Might even stick one of them on number 12. Because it's the right colours, isn't it? Yes. Well, I love these ones. These are nice. Be a different colour to use, won't it? That sort of yellowy. This is goldy, obviously. This is sort of yellowy. These are Christmas colours as well. Grand Reserve. Nice. Lovely. I like those. And I'm with day 17. It's getting closer. It's quite a small one, isn't it? And I think we'll just crack on and get it open. Hopefully I can get in. Little bits coming off. That's the only trouble with this sort of tape. It's kind of a sort of Scotch tape, really. What I would call a Scotch tape. It's not quite a sellotape, which is what we call the clear stuff. This is that sort of smoky, transparenty, opaque one, I mean. Righty-ho, here we go. What do we have today? Oh, they look like there might be tickets. I've lost the opening bit. Oh, they're tags. So, we have some vintage tags. Red one! Hee! Marvellous. Right. Tags. They're nice, aren't they? Of course, I like the red one. But then we've got a nice orange one as well. That would be quite nice to use, wouldn't it? Don't think I've done anything orange yet. Yeah, so we've got some nice So I'm going to use 14, 15, 16 and 17. They are some of the contents that were in there. And I will now show you the collage I've made with one from each of the packets. It's a way of me catching up, basically, and I thought they're all fairly smallish things, so they were quite easy to put together, really. So I'm going to move them off to one side and I will show you what I've done. So for the prompt, for Barbara's prompt, I've decided on number 33, which is add a metallic element, paint, wax, washi, paper clips, brad, eyelets. So I've listed them all down there because I couldn't get them in there. And what I've done is I've added a metal element here. It does keep moving. I'm not quite sure whether I might have to tuck something else under there, because at the moment it's hiding the hole and it won't stay put. It keeps moving, but never mind. And I'll take that out because that isn't part of the collage. This is the part of the collage. So her name is Cherry, which obviously I've used the labels for Cherry. She lives in this mansion and she was going to have a Christmas party. And for 15 I used the paper. I bought some vintage stamps from Postal Love. I do have some more somewhere. I think they're up here already. These ones I had in the house because they only come the other day. So I stamped, which is this one. I don't know whether you can see it because it's really dark. It's been well used. So there's the 500 there. So it's obviously the plus, the Y, the 500. The only thing you can't actually see is the G. No, you can see it better down here. I didn't actually use that one in the end. I did do a little play and stamp with them and they all worked quite nicely. The labels, the wine labels, I used obviously the Moony one. I used the red tag, of course, from number 17. So I've used one element from each of day 14, 15, 16 and 17. And I thought, well, I'll do it in a line so it just looks like a number really. But I thought, well, yeah, I just kind of randomly popped it on there so it looks like it belongs. Doesn't really jump out too much at you, hopefully, because there's quite a lot of busyness going on in the background. Now what I do need to add, let's put that away. What I do need to add is December Daily 2020. So I thought, well, I'll stamp it up on. I'm not sure whether I'm going to stamp it or whether I might do it on the computer. So I'm not going to do it today, but I will do it. And when I have done it, I'll show you. But just to point out that this pocket, this is actually a pocket, and I just popped that in there because it had Christmas exhibition or whatever, just to make it look like you can tell it's a pocket really. But what I want to do is have something specific in there. I'm not sure what yet. I just wanted to get a very simple collage for my front page, and I definitely want to put December 2020 on there. I don't know whether I'll use daily. I might just put December 2020. But I might still put Advent Vintage Ephemera box, so I know that this is what I did for the box. That's basically it. So I'll give you a little quick close-up of the whole collage. So I don't know if you recognise this. This came from the card that I used with the waving Santa in his car. The blue part, this was the card backing of that particular card. And my mum gave me her. We have a shop here in the UK called Clinton's, and they have these 1920s ladies, I can't remember what they're called now, but they're all dressed rather glamorously, and they usually got gold highlights on them. So I don't know, hopefully you can see the gold. Oh, bit of glare there, sorry. Just trying to see if you can see the gold highlights on her dress and on her band. So there's lots of gold bits here and there. This, I'm afraid I couldn't find an actual proper gold one, so it is sort of a goldy, antique goldy, that one. So that's my metal element, and I'm probably going to have December 2020 here, so it ends up sort of filling the page a little bit more really. But yeah, I was quite pleased with her. I wanted to use her on the front cover. My mum gave it to me. She cut her out. She did a really good job. I had to trim it up a little bit around here. Yeah, she's pretty glamorous looking there on my front page. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I'm not sure about how I did when I glued the paper down. It smudged the ink. I think the paper is so thin that it sort of seeped through, and it did actually smudge it a little bit, which then I got a little bit on here because I think it made it wet. Maybe I smudged it from it, you know, trying to put it down. I don't know, I'm not really sure, but I do seem to have a little bit on here, but never mind, not a lot I can do about it. It stuck down before I realised it had happened, so can't really alter that. So that's day 14, 15, 16 and 17 done. Which hopefully I can catch up a little bit now. Because it's Saturday today, the 19th. So I've only got 2 more to catch up, and I'll be back on track hopefully. And we'll see what else is coming along for me to do for the rest of the week as we run up to Christmas. I'm glad I caught up a bit. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but, you know, needs must at this time of year. I will see you again in the next one. And I'll say keep well, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.